taking a little break to get some coffee, and I happened to look at the thermometers, and it looks like it's finally above freezing outside, 33, and more importantly, it's 99 where the plants are in the greenhouse, hoop house. It's hard to see. There we go. 99 with 53% humidity. So that means it should be warm enough that the hoses are no longer frozen. I coil them up underneath the plastic. I'm going to go out and uncoil them, hook them up to the spigot, water the plants, and recoil them. I'm also hoping that it's warm enough outside now that it's above freezing, at least on the south-facing side of a compost pile, that I can scrape away enough to get a couple buckets so I can make some more soil mix. Coming in? Take your time. Good boy. Come. Ziggy. While that's spraying the plants, I'm gonna try to scrape off a layer of dry compost from this pile that I created last fall. I want it to be dry because it mixes much easier into the other dry ingredients for the soil mix. That may not be entirely possible because it's all south facing that I'm going to be able to claim, and then on the north side there's a lot of snow that's still melting. So I do see one spot where it's dry, but probably underneath that very thin layer of dry stuff it's wet. So we'll just do the best we can. Just got back from my little trek out into the woods in the dark. I was able to get out there without breaking through the snow too much, and I'm glad I did, because I brought back about probably 9 gallons of sap, maybe 9.5 gallons of sap. A lot of it's frozen. I think I need to come up with a new system. I could not have gotten all this sap into my collection buckets because they have the narrow top, and the big bucket shaped ice cubes would not have gone in. And carrying back these 2 buckets with no covers on them, I couldn't have put them in the sled. So what I did was just remove these from underneath the hoses on the trees. Every time I got a full bucket, I picked up a new bucket and started a new one, so I got 2 buckets out of that. So there's 2 hoses that are just out on the ground, but that's okay overnight. I'll go out early in the morning and put these back under. But carrying back that much water was not the most fun I've had all day, for sure. Good workout, especially carrying it over not fully frozen snow, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go start the fire, get that going, and then go in. The kids are getting ready for bed, and then I'll boil this down for a little while. Getting somewhere. Alright, so that's quite a bit of liquid now that the ice is melted. I expect I'm going to have a little bit longer before things start boiling away than I did the other night. So this, again, is about 9.5 gallons of sap. Most of that ice is... oh, poor little spider. I don't know if you'll let me help you, buddy, but... Don't know how you got in the sap, but you're not going to want to be there in a few minutes. Anyway, should have a little bit more time before I have to really start worrying about running out here tonight.